what are the potential bottlenecks along the hydrogen value chain? For example, is it electrolyzer manufacturing capacity? Is it access to minerals or something else? And the second part of that is how can we address them?
Yeah, and thanks a lot for for asking that, because I think these are really important proof points, but they also kind of are illustrations of what is perhaps still missing. And the overarching challenge, I think, with hydrogen is still cost. I always joke that everybody loves hydrogen until you put a term sheet in, and people ask, well, how much will that clean hydrogen really set me back? Because remember, we're trying to serve industrial customers that work on very thin margins, so not able to extract a big premium. And likewise, if you really want to beat the total cost of ownership for a logistics company by switching to fuel cell trucks, there are big steps to be made around the cost. So cost as an overarching feature is still a big challenge for hydrogen, and it's very hard to close any of the business cases today. Then you mentioned supply chain issues, and I think that is hitting us pretty much everywhere. And it's not just the supply chain of electrolyzers; it's all of the balance of plants and the other equipment, and even raw material availability is a real challenge at the moment. So we see big inflationary pressures on all of our projects that don't help with the economics. And on top of that, there's also a labor shortage. So if you look at how many projects that there are on the drawing boards globally, and with the passing of the Inflation Reduction Act in the US, you will see a lot of capital and a lot of projects also flowing in that direction. We are very much short of people, of the right trades, of the right capabilities to build all these projects. And then the final thing, besides the cost of the hydrogen, the supply chain challenges, you also need to kind of orchestrate so that customers not only are willing to pay, but they're also ready to receive that hydrogen. And I think that the initial conversations in getting from purely captive demand of hydrogen produced very close to the end use, to a more liquid market and the infrastructure that's needed to make that happen. So to hydrogen backbones and pipelines, all of that will take time to orchestrate and originate. So we are not there yet in creating all of the right boundary conditions for the hydrogen economy to really take off.